Hello dear students, welcome back to E-Classes of Commerce Standard 12th. In our previous video, we studied about promotion mix first component, that was advertisement. In this video, we are going to continue next component of promotion mix, that is personal selling. So let's understand in detail about personal selling. So, here's the meaning of personal selling. Let's read it. Personal selling is the selling technique involved between person to person and between the prospective buyer and seller. So, personal selling is a direct contact between buyer and seller. Next, personal selling consists of human contact and direct communication rather than impersonal mass communication. So, because of personal selling, there is a direct contact with the consumers, and it's not about impersonal mass communication. It is not about mass communication, it's a direct contact, face to face contact with the in between buyer and seller. Next, personal selling involves developing customers' relationship, discovering and communicating customer needs, matching the appropriate products with these needs. So, because of personal selling, there is a good communication between buyer and seller and build up a good relationship between them, and even the needs of customers can be fulfilled. If they have any doubt regarding the product, it can also be cleared. Though advertisement of the product is done, but it does not give sometimes the required result. So personal selling is the next alternative to be done. And generally in personal selling, seller directs and explains about the product to the consumer so that it can create faith about the product in the minds of consumer. If there is any doubt regarding the product, it is being cleared by the seller. Personal selling not only creates awareness about the product, but also creates a preference for the product. So here's the meaning of personal selling from your textbook. According to Professor Phillips Kotler, salesman is that person who represents the business unit to the consumer, and his job is to highlight the nature of the product, demonstrate the product, and explain its usefulness to the consumer and clear doubts. Through personal selling, the business unit creates a definite type of relationship with the consumer. So, what is the role of salesman? He highlights the nature of the product, tells the type of the product, and even gives the demo for the product, and even explains about its usefulness so that consumer can create faith in that product. And if there is any doubt regarding the product, seller can clear that doubts that time only. So there is a good relationship between the buyer and the seller. So now let's understand characteristics of good salesmen. For personal selling, there are some qualities that should be present in a salesman to make that salesman an ideal salesman. So let's have a look on that. First is smart. So salesman should be smart enough to give the knowledge about the product. He should be interactive and physically fit. Second is good communication skills. Salesman should have good communication skills, and he must be intelligent and efficient enough to give the demonstration of the products. Third, style of presenting the product. The most important quality about a salesman is the way he talks with the potential consumers. If he presents in a good style in front of consumer, then the potential consumer can turn into an actual consumer. So he should have the power of convincing the customer. Fourth, salesman should have proper knowledge about his product. So whatever the product he is giving demonstration about, he himself should have the proper knowledge about that product so that he can explain in detail about the product. Fifth, honesty. Honesty is an essential quality in salesmen. He should be sincere and regular for his work. A salesman should be honest and should have good character. Sixth point, polite. While giving the demonstration or while having the interaction with the consumers, he should be very polite so that company's good image is not spoil, as good image depends mainly on his behavior. Seventh point, discipline. An ideal salesman should be disciplined, ambitious, and enthusiastic towards his work. So here we have done seven characteristics of good salesman, and we have studied also about the meaning and the concept of personal selling. Go through the topic, revise it thoroughly. Thank you.